Thank you, Vinod. So, literally, right, vision. Look forward. What do we want to? That is our impersonal standpoint with our personal vision, our dream, our goal, what we want to do, what we want to achieve. And Vinod mentioned about that platform. It is a free business already for us to do. We just have to put our hard work. But I want to hear in the business, right, in our Atomy, right, business standpoint, what is the vision of this company for all of us? And I think the best person that can share it to us in here, what is the vision of Atomy for its membership in the coming years, in the coming 100 years, as Marisol showed it to us earlier, and that is company is dreaming. But I want to hear from Eri, the company, Atomy's vision, and also to share it to each one of us in here, Eri, from your standpoint in the business vision.
Hey everyone, it was a very nice, honest opinion about Atomy journey, our Joyce. Because Atomy, when we share Atomy, we will just want to share the happy story, how we were able to inspire people, how we were able to make many people change their lives with Atomy product. But what our Joyce is going through in terms of business, it's really honest journey, and I'm grateful that you're sharing to all of us. In terms of the Atomy business, the vision. And if you have anybody have actually watched it, the June Success Academy, not everyone. I wasn't able to complete it. Like I think I slept through half of the ceremony, and I just watched the recording version later on. If you have watched it, if you have watched it every month for the Success Academy, you will notice that Atom is always coming up with amazing products. For last 5 years, so from the moment when I joined, so from the moment Atomy started, they started with the only 2 product, and gradually they were increasing the number of product. But if you have attended the Success Academy, online Success Academy every month, you will notice that Atomy is coming up with amazing number of product. So the product you see on the website right now, it's not what we're going to have for many years. Every month they're coming up. They even coming up with new types of probiotics. They're always looking for opportunity to increase the quality of our existing product, and they trying to sell basically everything. So what does that mean? We eventually be able to capture the heart of whole consumer in the world. We're not just targeting the specific country. We can really capture the consumer from everywhere. I mean, to me, that is a true vision, and that's the vision that I have seen it. When we look at the world map, who doesn't need to brush their teeth? Who doesn't need to take a health supplement? Who doesn't need to use a shampoo except the people who doesn't have a hair? But even people who having hair loss problem, of course, we do have a product which can help them. So. Okay, thanks, Jonathan, for showing your favorite product. So we are dealing with that product. Those types of product. And what is Atomy's business objective? Always remember that Atomy's business objective, it's not a customer satisfaction, it's customer success. For that reason, Atomy company, always their focus is how this product can help individual business people to become successful in Atomy, how the system they're developing, how can we improve to help their business. Their focus is our success. What's the definition of success in Atomy? That we'll be able to create a residual income. Yes, our goal is $50,000, but whenever I say $50,000, some people give me the look. Are you really sure $50,000? But let's say even $10,000. If you can create minimum $10,000 with this business, your life is really set. Okay, we are all here. Arjo I know she's 20, and then other than Arjo we're all 30s. If we can create $10,000 and that 10,000 reasonable income is guaranteed for our lifetime, I think there's nothing we can't want more in life. We already have acquired the financial freedom, and that's what this company can provide it for us. So we know that next month, Atomy UK will be opening, Atomy Turkey already open, and Atomy already has a planning on opening in Africa. So imagine this whole world. I don't know, anybody knows how many countries that we have in this world exactly? I think the number is changing like sometimes. So I don't even know the exact number. I think our Vino's going to answer. Do you know the exact number?
About 200.
Oh, okay, so about 200 number of countries. So how many countries open so far? Not even 25. So when Atomy can go globally for 200 countries. So Atomy is the first, when I joined, Atomy first said, oh, we will open in 60 different number of countries. And yet now we only not even open like over 25 countries. So don't you think it's a perfect time for all of us to really focus on Atomy, build our business when all the system is ready there? The product is there. And like I mentioned, Atomy is always introducing more product, which means we will eventually find our consumers. When you're approaching someone, they don't like the skincare, not to worry, we have a health supplement. And if they say, oh, I don't really need a health supplement, not to worry, we have household items. And who doesn't wash their clothes? Everybody washes their clothes. So we have one of those products that eventually people need to use in their lives. And what's the key point of our product? It's absolute quality, absolute price. So once they give it a try with our product, what will happen? They might start with one toner, or they might start with one simple detergent, but sooner or later, they will change all their household items to Atomy. And once they change all their household items to Atomy, what will keep on happening? They end up sharing Atomy to their loved ones, or even strangers, because we as a human nature, we always want to share the good things that we are using or the good information that we have. So Atomy always providing us a good product which we can use, so we have the variety of product which we can share, and Atomy always back us up with an amazing system where we always be informed and we always be alert with all the social changes or any economical changes. So can you look for any other business opportunity better than this? Basically, everything is really set. And I know it's not going to happen global branches. It's going to happen, I believe, like starting from July in Korea. Remember, I think a couple of months ago, I also mentioned about the APP. Like we call it app. It's an Atomy personal platform. So we always introduce Atomy as Atomy is a global online shopping mall. Atomy, it's a platform business. But Atomy, CEO Hangyapar actually, came up with an idea for APP, Atomy Platform Business, and he drew out the business plan. He already got patent for his ideas, so no other company can really duplicate or like copy it. So basically, what it is for now, when we introduce Atomy, we will be sharing Atomy's official website. But from July, starting from Korea, you can actually share your personal website. So you can introduce what product you're using it, like how your life has been transformed by using Atomy product, how your life has been changed with the income that you have received from Atomy. So you can advertise yourself. And by looking at it, if people are really wanting to use those products and want to have your skin or want to improve the health, and okay, then I'm interested with the product. So through that website, they can visit Atomy website, and you're sharing that with the extra income or with the income that you're creating from Atomy, you can truly have a financial freedom that, oh, I want that lifestyle, so let me look for the business opportunity. So they'll be able to do it going through your personal website. So that's a direction of Atomy. So now what we need to do, we need to sell ourselves. We are the model for Atomy. We are the model for our Atomy business. Depend on how we transform, depend on how we change our lives, how much consumers you can attract in the future. So like I mentioned, APP, when I say APP, is that an app? No, it's an Atomy personal platform, which Atomy will introduce to all the global branches later on. So question mark, what do you want to put it on the platform, all right, on the website? The great system, great support, which a company will provide it to us. What do you want to put it there? So everything is like I said, everything is Jonathan always mentioning, like RJ's, all the presenters always mention everything is there. Great product, great system, amazing compensation plan. But the main question is, how can we make it work for us? And only person can answer the question. It's individual self, right? So what do you want to put it on that APP? Your Atomy personal platform, the first website that you will be introducing to other business partners, right? So that it's a question you should think about, right? So instead of being a follower, why don't you become a leader for yourself, for your business? And even if you only have one member in your line, you're a leader already. For that one member, you have to become a leader. You should have the leader mindset to help or to work together with that one business partner or one consumer, how you both can be successful in Atomy business. Okay, just one global news. Not global news, like the Atomy news. I know that Adelica, many people are like looking for the new cosmetic line in Atomy. It's supposed to launch June 1st, but it has been postponed to June 22nd. So not to worry, it's not far away. I'm just a week away. So if all the ladies looking for a new cosmetic line in Atomy, Adelica, it's gonna be launched June 22nd. So that's another exciting news. And Jonathan, I know our time is passing. Can I just add one story? So you all know that there is an 8th Imperial Master in Atomy. That is another great story in Atomy, which means even COVID, there are so many things going on around the world. Atomies keep on growing and the business is doing well for many people. So 8th Imperial Master. And this 8th Imperial Master, it's a right side, right? If you already know Atomy compensation plan, you will know. So we have an Imperial Master number 3. Do you know who's Imperial Master number 3? If you've been watching Atomy's Road to Success from many leaders, you should have it in your mind already. If you're still thinking, who's Imperial Master number 3, then my suggestion after this meeting is done, go over from Imperial Master number 1 to Imperial Master number 7. If you're doing Atomy as a business, you want to know how those leaders became successful, and you want to know who are Imperial number 3. We're not going to have a test on it, but at least you know how this business is going. So Imperial Master number 3, he was the opening speech. He did a welcoming speech for Success Academy. So if you have watched Success Academy, he is Imperial Master number 3, and his sister became a Crown Master when his partner became an Imperial Master. So I'm not going to talk about the Imperial Master. I'm just going to talk about his sister. So Imperial Master number 3's sister, when she started Atomy business, not from the beginning when the brother knew about Atomy. When the brother became Royal Master, that's when she decided to start Atomy business. When brother was Diamond Master, Sharon was Master. When brother reached Royal Master, that's when she decided to do for Atomy business. Why? Because she was helping out. She wasn't helping out brother because brother was so busy, doing Atomy business. So she was helping out like some houseworks. And later she found out, you are buying new furnitures every week. I mean, you're changing everything from your house. Where are you getting your money from? And the brother have shared a bank account. Okay, this is my bank account. So if you need to buy anything, you can get it from here. She noticed that every week, the brother is receiving a huge amount of commission every week. I mean, except Canada, like the rest of the countries, Atomy commission is deposited every Tuesday. So every Tuesday, she noticed that her brother is receiving a huge amount of commission. So that really triggered a curiosity. I was like, what types of businesses can I do this too? Or, I mean, what is it all about? So instead of brother sit down with her and explaining, what he said, attend Success Academy. Just go and attend and hear from CEO Hungry Park what this business is all about. So after just attending one seminar, of course, it really blew her mind out and she decided to do Atomy business. She didn't even graduate from middle school or high school. She only graduated from elementary school. Can you imagine? She only graduated from elementary school. So really, like when we talk about the ability, like really zero ability. And then like 30 years of her life, what she did, she was a dressmaker, or like, yeah, she was a dressmaker. So she was working with a sewing machine for the last 30 years. So like she had, in terms of doing it at Atomy, she has no language ability. She has no ability with the technology, or she has no ability to present in front of people. But how she was able to become Crown Master? She went to USA when she doesn't speak a word of English. She went to USA, and every Korean person she could meet, you know what she did? Do you know Atomy? In Korean, of course. Do you know Atomy? Do you know Atomy? Do you know Atomy? And after asking, do you know Atomy to I don't know how many people, she met Jason Shim. So I know, like you probably don't know who I'm talking about, but when I mention Jason Shim, you might say, "Oh, I know Jason Shim." That's why Jason Shim met Atomy. And if you listen to Jason Shim's story, he will say, "I met Atomy from a Korean stranger who asked me, 'Do you know Atomy?'" So you never know how your business will pick out with a stranger. You never know how your business will expand to the level you cannot even imagine just by asking, do you know Atomy? The question is, how often do you really asking, or how often do you really share, do you know Atomy, or have you tried it at Atomy? So luck is out there. Our business opportunities are out there, but it's a really matter of how we take a control, or we take the ownership of this business, and let's do something every day. And thanks, Vinod, for really bringing it out. Let's create a goal, because without the goal, we have no direction. If you have a goal of at least sharing 10 people a day, or even just at least 5 people a day, you will know what you need to do daily. So setting a goal, without setting a goal, we cannot tell ourselves that, oh, I have a business. If you have a business without the goal, your business don't expect to grow to the level you want. Even if you have a small goal, once you achieve that goal, you can create another goal. So every day, every month, once you document, if you know, mentioned, once you have 10-year goal, you can come up with a 1-year goal, and the 1-year goal you can come up with a 1 month, and 1 month comes to daily. So to us, creating a goal will give us directions to become successful in Atomy. What is successful in Atomy? Be able to create a residual income. And yes, I will not talk about $50,000. Even creating a monthly $2,000, it starts from there. Creating residual income of $2,000 eventually will let you to earn $50,000. Okay, so that's amazing company vision, amazing like experience from the leader. So let's try to gather information and not just listen and enjoy it. Let's try to apply to our business by putting into action. Okay, sorry for talking too long today.